Okay, my screen is visible to you.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. So today we will discuss about the current research trend in urban economic development, right? So first of all, last class we discussed about how we found the uh, present current research for urban economic development, right? So now the trend when we going to analyze is that at least latest trend of the urban economic development from the cutting edge innovation and collaborative opportunity, right? So contemporary theme that you can find about the sustainability mean we can found here the explore how urban development can align with environmental sustainability and sustainable development goal. Second one is that inclusive growth here we examine the strategies for ensuring equality, mean equal participation and the benefit of the urban economic development. And the equal participation mean what we try to understand from here in the inclusive growth that mainly focus on the participation of the all sector of the uh, urban stakeholder, right? For the all section of the society they might participate in the thing. And the third one is the smart city. Now we are working on that how technology or data driven approach transforming the urban economic development or urban economic growth. So here smart city is one of the important theme or topic of contemporary research over there, right? So first of all, how I can get that idea about the three topic, the sustainability, inclusive growth or smart city. I will show you something here, just a minute. I will, right. So you all use over there in the Google Scholar, right? Last day I try to show you in Web of Science, so you can use the Google Scholar, right? So here in the Google Scholar, so you can find the term over there, the urban economic development, right? So urban economic development, from here we are going to find the recent trend, right? So since 2024 or 2021, if I going to check, right? Right. So here we can found few that how we going to understand the basic thing about the urban economic growth, sustainability, inclusive development, and smart city. The idea how come. So here if you go to 2025 onward, so you can find the basic thing. So here you can just click it over here. Any paper you can see. So from here that the theme or this one you can find from the idea how it is associated, sustainable cities and the society, because this paper mostly focus on the sustainable development goal. So if you going to go into highlight part, so they in this paper they use the DID model, difference in difference approach. Okay, so even the bad burn in China policy significantly reduce the urban carbon lag in the China. This is mostly focused on the Chinese research, right? And then you can find over there the methodology, what kind of recent tool or techniques they use in their study, right? So they use the DID, mean difference in difference approach, right? So that method you need to understand that how we will go for the modern research or latest research part, right? So even you can download some paper, right, like this, so you can easily go through that whether we are going to understand the three things, that the equality, suppose in this paper, in the inclusive growth, mean when it's focused on the inequality, sorry, inequality accompanying with the urbanization and economic growth. So this paper, mostly focus on the, infrastructural inequality in the urban areas in different, because this paper dealing with the last 20 years data, 2000 to 2019, right? The country level data, population adjustment bias in the infrastructural distribution within and between the region. So this is one kind of trend of the study, so you can find some thing over there. Now is that the research opportunity, from here you can find that one thing of the mail id, right? So if you are going to understand the better thing, so you can easily go into that. You can contact with the Bhartendu Pandey, might be he is Indian now, rightly working in USA. So you can get the details of the communicating author. So it can build the collaboration when we talks about the urban research and how you want to understand and build the network with the different researchers. So even you can download the full paper, so you can easily get the entire details of the communicating author and the other authors, right? Okay, clear, right, right. So here you can get the details of the thing, right? So this way you can collaborate, you can make, right? So you should have some knowledge about the inequality, and there is some statistical analysis, those are related to the methods. So in which method nowadays using, because you should prepare if you want to understand the paper. So what you need to do, just I just try to help you to do some thing, right? You just make a excel sheet, just open a excel sheet, right? There is a thing I would try to do that. So what kind of method actually you want to know? Does transparent mean sustainability, then inequality, and your smart city plan? So how you prepared all those things? Suppose as a student of this subject, suppose you are want to create one platform, right? Suppose here you can write the serial number. My screen is visible, Olia?
Sorry, I was in the bathroom. Can you repeat?
My screen is visible. Are you able to see what I am doing over here?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Just
communicating author details, you can write the email also, email. So what we need to know, the recent findings, okay, findings. Then what we need to do, that methodology, methodology, right? In which method they are using. So just a file I will do the 20 paper over here today with you. So to, okay, just make it here, okay, fine. Then just, oh sorry, okay, so just drag it down up to 21, okay, 20, done, right? So suppose we are choosing the paper related to the this area, because contemporary research theme, how you understand that which research area, I mean contemporary urban economic development working on. So right, so here you just need to go to here in the, well, so one paper I have already downloaded, so you need not to write entire thing. So suppose I am just uh, write the name of the paper over here, just go to the excel file. So name of the paper over here, put it the name over here, right? So then communicating author details, so you need to do prepare the author details, like the he is the first author, mean the communicating author. I'm just taking the details of the communicating author so that we can communicate with him regarding the paper and all, right? So again we'll going to here in the email, sorry, mail name, and going to do suppose the mail id, right? So mail id is there in the down of the first page. Yeah, just copy the mail address, go to here again, just put it over here, right? So this part I think clear to you, that this is the details of the paper and details of the main the author, right? So what we need, because as a student of the urban economic development you need to understand the findings, recent findings, right? So just for the easy method, there is a best tool I have found for different AI tool I am using. Today I am showing you the sorry, Kimi 2 K2 Kimi K2 AI tool. Sorry, Kimi K2 AI tool, right? That is very good in case of that kind of research, because it's give the better result than the chat gpt in the other platform, right? So now what we need to do, just okay, just add the paper over here. Okay, start maybe later, maybe later, okay, fine. So this is a free tool, you can use up to 50 paper over here. So one by one you can do that thing. Suppose I download the paper over here today, right? So click it over here. Okay, so there is something, okay, fine. Okay, so where is that? So I'm just going to click it here, download. Okay, open it. So you open the paper, then give you right thing like act as a student, for your version, student of urban economic development, economic development development and find uh, and provide provide recent anti findings in 5 bullet points, right? So that will be easier. uh, and and methodology, methodology in details, right? You just hit enter, so it will give you the suggestion about the paper, right? So 5 bulleting points, so it's talk about the inequality in the presentation. So we discuss about the inclusive development, inclusive growth. Inclusive mean the the participation of the everybody. When we talks about the inequality, that's mean there is a gap between the different group or different stakeholder, right? So that there is a targeting our contemporary themes also. Well, so you can find, go to over here again, so it will provide you the 5 bullet point, right? Yeah. So what you need to do, you just need to copy this thing, right? Copy this thing, copy it, go to the excel file and just put it over here as a point, right? Yeah, 5 point. So you just make it larger so that every point will become here. And in terms of the methodology, what kind of method they choose, so you can do the methodology here in the data label, so what kind of data they are using partial unit inequality matrix within the region inequality, between the region inequality, and the temporal test, some test will be there. So you can make it like this only, right? You just copy and paste over there in the excel file, in your excel file. So this is create actually, sorry, I just put it over here so that it will come like this. So you can make it large, clip it here, clip it double, make it, yeah. So formula is not come in the professional format. Okay, no problem. So here will be the entire thing. So likewise you have to do the all the papers, 20 paper or 30 paper you choose for your master degree level based on your interest, right? So then you can find the basic research gap from the paper, mean what is the major theme and which theme is not focusing or not targeting. So you can find out the research gap. Even if you want to do it is more shortest way, because this is time consuming process, right? So if you think that you can understand from the different method, so there is a AI tool called the Elicit, right? I don't have the premium, so I can give you only few thing over there. So suppose you can write over there in the Elicit. Try now. I have already signed in. Just a minute. It is for the scientific research, and it will help you the 10x more evidence evidence based research, right? So suppose I can go here, try it. Okay, fine. So let it open. Okay, I need to sign in. Okay, password I forget it. Log in with Google. Okay, right. So suppose you want to find the urban economic development, right? So then what you need to do, just click it over here. So here, from here you can get the idea about the papers, right? So there is a n number of paper, you can search by the relevancy based on your interest. Suppose most recent paper most relevant, so we are going to understand the recent thing, right? So we'll get some idea, right? Then you can add the column, right? Add the column name, write the methodology. Suppose you can write the column name of the methodology or findings. Suppose we are writing here the findings, add column. So here you can get the findings, right? You will get the findings from the every paper, right? Is it clear? Suppose you want to add another column, write the methodology. There is another column, it's the methodology. So you can find the methodology, right? So if you have the upgraded version, so you can easily download it, right? Even you can add the more paper. So suppose in the free version I think 8 or 9 paper you can get one at a time. So 20 findings is there in the recent thing, right? So you can get the idea about this way, right? So you can just do one thing, get PDF. Even you can get the PDF of the every paper. You can click it over here, you can get the PDF also. You can get the full paper. So you can search the DOI number, copy DOI number, and then you can put it over here in the this any platform. So you can get the full paper, right? Yeah, so you can get the full paper from here. So data layer and also every urban economics development. So copy the DOI, copied DOI I think come with the 1020, yeah. verifying you are is a human, and then you will get the full paper, right? And even you can I will try something, right? It is just go to back, okay, fine, methodology, then you can find, no, you cannot copy it from here, right? And you can export only when you pay that $20 per month to export that thing in a CSV file or any other file for unlimited 8 paper at a once, unlimited summarization, right, and unlimited chat with the full paper. And you can cover extract that from the 50 paper per month, right, and the 5 column table at a time. So you can develop that plan, I mean, view all plans. So if you go to the plan, so basic plan mean that the literature review, and the, you can use the systematic review and professional research. So you can use that tool, right? So per year, this is annual, per month $42, it's a little costly. So this is, you can use it if you wish that you want to find the recent findings by this way. This is one of the method you can learn, right, in this way. Then I will come into the innovation and the breakthroughs that the, present research mostly whatever I have gone through about 842 paper, right? Based on that, what I have found, I am using the AI tool to categorize them and the best three innovation and breakthroughs. So I have found the three thing, right? The renewable energy integration, then in renewable energy integration, there is exploring innovative way to integrate the renewable energy the system to the urban infrastructure. And the innovation lab, because how the urban innovation lab is a research and development of the urban ecosystem. And third one is, I have found that the vertical cities mean what I mean urban area nowadays, they are having not much area, right? So investing in the concept of the vertical growth or potential impact on the urban economic development, mostly from the residential area or commercial area, right? And the collaborative research opportunity mean the public private partnership. So benefit of the urban collaborative research, public and private sector and urban economic research. And second one is the academic industry collaboration. So that is also very important in the urban sector, which company are working, right? You need to find out the industry collaboration in the urban sector. So if you understand that thing, so there is a five companies in the private industries, they are working over there, right? So here you can find that most importantly collaborative thing. Just a minute, hold on. हाँ बोल. हाँ हाँ हाँ. আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, শোন না, আমি ক্লাস নিচ্ছি, তোকে আমি 9:30 ফোন করছি, ঠিক আছে? আরবান ইকোনমিক ডেভেলপমেন্ট, রাইট? So here you can find the list of the organization who are participating over there in the industry collaboration, how industry collaboration, or academic industry collaboration. Here you find that the major framework, that how they are working with that. So you can find from here actually, just in you make it large so that you can find the author, that they why, mean which area they are working on, that the environmental impact, SDG, mean SDG alignment, progress tracking, the material life cycle, carbon footprint, Then early adaptation, niche innovation, and the policy influences. Those are the major theme area where private and public enterprise are working together, right? So this way they are finding some way how they are following this kind of thing. So they identify scanning eligibility and inclusion of the all the research work they are working, how collaboration is work together, right? Like Web of Science, so you can also open Web of Science or Scopus database to filtering that number of the research findings mostly associated with the thing. Even you can prepare the graph more beautiful way using the Prisma. So they are following that kind of the world map. So you can see that most collaboration from the China you can find over there. Then in second page, United States of America, so there is a 11 publication. India having the third largest, there is a 3 publication. Then the Sweden in the green color, yellow color, green, yes. So 3 paper, and the United Arab Emirates, so they have also 3 publication. That is showing in the orange color, right? And the Turkey also, this is Turkey, and United States of America, white color, this one I think so, this one, yeah. So and Switzerland also 2 paper, and the Turkey, Switzerland is in this color in the Switzerland, yeah. So this is the world map of the collaboration about the different industry and academic. Especially this is the academic collaboration. So now China is in the first position in terms of the collaboration. Then definitely it's come to that United States, India also having that good collaboration with the different European countries and US too. So this is the scenario of the international collaboration of the different thing, and the cross disciplinary studies that learn how interdisciplinary research leading the new insight and innovative solution in the urban economic development, right? First of all, the cross disciplinary, what do you understand by the cross disciplinary studies? That the how international research and the leading in the the urban economic development, especially in the suppose economics, geography, sociology, international relationship, everybody is working together, right? So to find out the recent research, now the collaboration is very much important. But how you build the collaboration? First of all, it is important to understand that the what is the right strategy to build the collaboration. Suppose you are a student of urban economic development, right? So I will just take 5 minutes to interact with you. So about your background, right? So that it will be helpful for me that how you can build the collaboration. Just a minute, just one by one, you just discuss with me that what is your specialization, so that I can guide you better regarding the how to build the collaboration, right? Start with Oscar.
Yes.
So, what is your educational background? I mean, you have the economic student or student of your undergrads. I mean, what study you did? I mean, then I can help you that how urban socioeconomic or economic development can collaborate with each other.
Like urban planning.
Urban planning, right? Very good. Then Olia.
Can you repeat? Because I have, I don't know how to say, I lost signal or something.
Okay. I just want to know that what is your expertise, mean your undergrads graduation degree, mean specialization of your study, so that
Oh, I degree in geography.
in geography, right? Mean okay. Then Radu.
My degree it's in sociology, sir.
Sociology. Dorota?
Geography.
Geography. Olia, in your group, everybody is from geography, right?
Not everyone.
Okay. So please, one by one, just discuss with that your specialization, geography, urban planning, sociology. We can get three, different discipline. Apart from that, anybody? My Japanese students, they are here. The student from Japan, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
what is your specialization? I mean, your undergrads.
I'm studying tourism and culture.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Uh, Tourism and culture.
Tourism and culture, right, right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, three of you is the same, degree
Yeah, in bachelor.
in bachelor. Now you are doing
Yeah.
masters, right?
No, no, actually not in bachelor as well.
Okay, okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. Uh, Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Camila, so what is your specialization?
Geography.
Geography, right? So here I have get the few ideas about that your specialization mostly from geography. Radu is sociology. Oscar is from urban planning, and my Japanese students they are from the tourism and cultural studies, right? Okay, fine. So here, this group is a heterogeneous in nature, right? So that's mean when we are studying the urban economic development, right? So our perspective should be different in different way, right? Because Olia is understand the subject much more, direction with partiality. Mean the space. They are talking about remote sensing GIS. They are talking about the, urban infrastructure. The geographer mostly dealing with the, physical infrastructure, mostly dealing with the spatial management, right? But the sociology, so they are dealing with the social structure of the urban area. Suppose the population distribution, concentration of the people, right? The different hierarchy of the economic development. So that is the thing. When Oscar is from urban planning, that planning and development, that is very important term. If you read the you know book of Professor Pathak. So there is in urban planning and development. So there is a basic thing you need to first understand the gap in the development process. Then only you can focus on the planning. Planning is the most about the future orientation of the subject, right? So, so this is a heterogeneous group in terms of the tourism, that urban tourism, and when you are in my class and we are discussing about the urban economic development, right? Then you have asked yourself that how tourism, help, urban economic development, mean urban potentiality. Suppose Oscar is there from the Paris, right? In France. So that the Paris is mostly from the popular for the tourism, that it's for Eiffel Tower, right? So that give the immense scope in the economic development of the country. Even if you talks about the city planning and as well as the tourism development, because all are associated with each other, right? So suppose when we talks about any research paper, right? So suppose that is the open paper I have already open with here. Right. So you just see the profile of the authors. Someone is the geospatial science and the human, security division, national security science directorate, or region, national laboratory. So Yale School of Environment, right? Is a different discipline, right? Again, you can go to here. So analyst, intelligence and the technology, division. So from the different discipline. So even you can go to here that Yale School of Environment. So there is every author having the different aspect or different, come from the different background, right? So it is quite normal nowadays in the modern studies. So you should come with the different background, different area, right? Suppose if you go to the my profile, right, I will show you that you can also write the paper with 10, 20 authors. So that is not an issue. Suppose, because finding, suppose this is the paper I will show you, right? So you can see that there is a lots of author, right? They having the different background, different, it's called the subject area, different domain, right? Suppose from here you can see that he is from the chemical biology, right? So second one, he is from the statistic, right, from the department of the statistic. So suppose someone from the microbiology, public health, right? So suppose Simi is from the biomedical laboratory. So even we geographers, so we are contributing over there, from the geography and disaster management, right? Someone is from the other discipline like the chemical biology or nanotechnology department. So how we can work together, right? So everybody having the contribution over there. So suppose as a geographer we are very much familiar to prepare the mapping and all. So suppose the GIS analysis, this is our role in the paper, that how we can analysis the statistician. So they are doing the statistical data analysis and all, right? So here you can find that different, sorry, you can see that this is the table. I think, okay, this is the table. I'll go back, right? Such table and figure. So this is our contribution as a geographer, right? So here you need to understand that how the geography or urban planning or tourism and culture or sociology, everybody can work together, because urban area having a common problem. We need to find out the problem, then we go for the solution for the better economic condition or better developmental picture, right? So that we have to work together, because our knowledge diversity actually give us scope of collaboration. If we say that why we will going to collaborate with each other, right? Suppose I want to write some paper in the urban development or urban planning, so Oscar might be better in that particular field, right? So everywhere the geographer is mostly work with the mapping and different kind of solution, right? Especially geospatial mapping, that is the key domain of their particular field, right? So I hope I can help you to understand the cross disciplinary studies, right? Cross disciplinary studies, why it is important and why we will go for the cross disciplinary research or study, right? Is it clear, Olia? Is it clear, Oscar?
Not that much. What do we have to do? Like now to be in group?
No, actually, what I am trying to say that why cross-disciplinary research is important, study is important. Suppose you are from the background of the urban planning, right? Olia is
Yeah.
a background from the geography, right? Then Radu is background of the sociology. So your perspective in urban development is different, right?
Hmm.
Right. So when you will work together to solve a common problem, right? Common problem in the Jidang, so there is a some problem of the traffic, some problem of the water login. So if you are working together, so the result will be the multidisciplinary or cross disciplinary. Result is not is a unidirectional. Suppose everybody input over there, right? So understanding of a problem in the different dimension.
Uh,
Is it clear?
yes.
Okay. Now I go to the next slide. Okay. Here we need to understand the evolving urban economics. I mean, urban economics is changing over the period of time. But after,
Sorry, but we don't see anything.
huh?
We don't see anything.
Yeah, we don't. We can see your slides.
Okay, okay, you are not able to see. Okay. I have to share the screen because when I am going to interact with you, so I stop the sharing. Right. I just give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Yeah, perfect. Now we can see.
Okay, now you can see. Okay,
Yes.
so here we will going to discuss about the evolving urban economics. So first of all, the e-commerce. So e-commerce impact in urban development, how e-commerce reshape the urban economics and the retail landscape. First of all, we need to understand the different e-commerce company like the Amazon, that is popular in India, right? Amazon and Flipkart in China, that is Alibaba, in Poland, I think Grab, I think there is a different e-commerce tool. So what they actually contribute in the urban economics and the retail landscape. Suppose for the groceries, so earlier you might visit in the local market for the thing. Now you can have the, you can buy online, right? So I will show you something that is the popular in India. So you can just go to here in the Blinkit or any platform. I just close this thing. I just close this thing, right? Okay, fine. So this is one of the popular, it's this is an international thing of the e-commerce, right? So you can easily buy anything, right? You can go to the phrase, you can get some groceries from here. Earlier people used to buy this thing from the local market. So what we need to understand that how urban economics has been changed, because now earlier we are discussing about the recent trend of the research and all. Now we are coming into towards the economic development and how it's changed the landscape actually. Landscape mean you need not to have the soft, you can also deal the entire business with online mode, right? So you need not to do anything. So this is the way we are thinking in urban retail market, right? So you can get anything, any product from here. If you need even the snacks and biscuit, so that also you can order from the any e-market store. Every country, even if you look into the Poland, so Poland, mm, e-commerce sites. So yeah, you can get over there. So there all those thing. I think Amazon Poland, Amazon is very popular. You can use the eBay, right? So this is very popular, I think so, in Poland, right? I don't know. Olia, is it true that Aligo is one of the popular e-commerce in Poland?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I
So
don't understand what do you mean. So you talk too fast, and I'm lost when you talk too fast. I don't know how to say.
okay, okay, I do understand. I will go a little slow. Uh, in e-commerce, actually, how I just try to say that in this slide about you know evolving urban economics, the how they contribute in urban economics, right? So in earlier, suppose you want to buy something, right, in your milk or meat or some grocery product, you used to go to the the local market, so you can buy from the Bendenka or Jafka, right? So now the e-commerce mean online you can also order, right, from Bendenka also or Jafka, so you can order, right? Got it. So this is actually change the urban retail landscape. Suppose you have some store, right? Now you are doing business over online, right? You can provide the product through online mode, right? That's actually change the urban economic landscape because you need not require the commercial space. You have the warehouse little in urban fringe or peri-urban area, right? So you can operate from that particular area. Your costing or land value or rent cost has been reduced significantly. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now then come to the creative industries. The investigate the role of the creative industries in fostering the urban economic growth and cultural vibrancy. So suppose um, my student from Japan, so they can also say, that the culture is a huge thing, right? Suppose I will give you some example, right? Brazil, the sorry, yeah. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
What is this? What is this? This is tattoo, right? Right? Is it clear? So
Yes.
it's reflect some cultural thing also, right? But it's mean not that much accepted in Japan, right? Am I right? Japanese student, please. If I am wrong, I mean, can't pronounce your name because it is written in your own
Uh,
language.
it's true. In Japan, like the people with tattoo cannot not recommended to go to the hot springs onsen we called.
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm trying
So
to say yes. You are right because in if you go to the Brazil, you can find that everybody. I mean, almost 90% people have tattoo in their body, right? But in Japan, culturally it is not supported. They are not used to do all those things, right? So this is the cultural vibrance is different. Suppose if you going to the Tokyo, so their urban culture, because that is a very busy city and the highly dense population city in Asia, right? But the culture is different, right? So I have little idea about the Japanese culture, food habit, because sometime I used to study all those books and also why it is not a main thing and how different food culture and all. Suppose I have give you another example, not only the tattoo and all. So suppose we discuss about the the creative industries. So when we talks about the tattoo, means that there is some creativity, but that also fostering the urban economy, because earlier Indian people not that much of uh, prone toward tattoo making, but now the young generation Gen Z, so they are used to do all those things, right? Because of they are showing their culture, reflecting the vibrancy, but also economic sector, not only that thing. Again, come to here in the creative industry. So there is a many others industry also. Suppose now we are introducing that artificial intelligence, mean AI and machine learning, so that also creating something like the, if you go to the design, so even in the Canva, mid journey, so there you can create something, because hand drawing and all. So now that is not so much of popular, and the cultural vibrancy, if you talks about that, every each and every city having their own culture, right? Even India is a big country, so even in India, if you go to north to south, east to west, every city carries their own culture, right? And the creative industry actually reflecting. So even the food also, suppose in India we can found the different restaurant, like the Japanese sushi is very popular in India, because it is a different kind of the food, so we are trying. But even yes, so there is a one point I must include over there. Suppose in India, people are not used to have, I mean the majority of people not used to have the beef, right? Because their culture is not support that, right? But thing is that we are also accepting the other cultural food also. Suppose when I was there in Poland, so I used to take the it's called the margarita. So one kind of this thing, and the pizza is a very common, and the pasta is very common in Italy, right? People used to have that thing. So cultured food habit in the cultural industry, it's come under the cultural industry. If you see there in the restaurant, so there is also some different food, different thing, so you can have that particular thing for develop so such kind of urban economic growth. Because suppose in Poland, I have found over there is a three Indian restaurant, right? So they offering Indian food, not for Indians, but for the Europeans. Why I am telling all those things? Because we are used to have the Indian food, but the taste is totally different from Indian food what we are getting in India. But many European people used to get the Indian food in Poland, right? So they're going to the over there, right? So this is kind of they contribute in the economics. In urban area, people are trying so different food. So even in Jedans, so there is some Brazilian restaurant also, the old Durga Street. So I have found I was there one Brazilian friend during my Daniel Fahrenheit fellowship program. So I used to go with her for a dinner or something. because food habit, it's a different, because there is a very less Brazilian people over there in, you know in Gidans, but many European people, they used to taste the Brazilian food in Gidans. So this is comes under the creative industries. Is it clear, Olia? Olia?
You can ask also someone else because, as I said 1 week later, I'm not the only student here. Probably someone
uh,
can not
no,
understand.
someone, if
If
I if
for
I
me is
if I ask na, they will left actually, who are very poor in English. So sometime they are, uh, what I will say, so they are not very much comfortable to communicate. Actually, I am asking to everyone. I'm just saying your name and Oscar name in my skin, right? That's why I am many time use your name and Oscar name. Otherwise, I can ask the question to everyone. So I am a little slow to help you to understand the fact what I am trying to say. If anybody have the any question, just write. Just raise your hand. Um, like Radu, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Actually, I am just earlier showing the two names over there in my screen. One is the Oscar and Olia. That's why don't take it otherwise, because the question is remain same for everyone, that you need to interact. That if you have some gap in the understanding, suppose sometime I'm speaking so fast, so that might difficult for you, um, right? Camila, is it clear? Cooper.
Yes.
Okay, so now I will going into the third thing, that the startup ecosystem, right? Very good. I discovered the how the startup ecosystem are contribute in the urban economic diversification, job diversification, and job creation. So you are a young student of urban economic development, right? So, and someone is from tourism, sociology, or different background, right? Startup mean how we give the solutions. The small company supported by the government. Suppose you want to build one small startup, right? Fund, you have some certain idea to resolve the problem, maybe consultancy, maybe urban solution, some water issue. Suppose some area having some different problem, right? So suppose I give you that, suppose I just copy that thing. I'll try to help you to understand that how we can get the idea. Okay, just copy it. Just simply, so just go to here in the chat GPT and ask, just suggest uh, few urban, sorry, sorry, I just remove it. Suggest few urban economic economic development best start idea, right? So I just asked that thing to ChatGPT, that some idea in urban analytics, how we can go with that, right? So suppose suggest that Geo AI powered urban planning and the decision support studio. Those who are geographer, they are very much prone to know that the geoinformatics. So geoinformatics mean the remote sensing and GIS. Suppose we can create one dashboard right? That will show the, you know, predictive model of the congestion, you know, pollution, disaster risks. So it can be a good business for what? For, you know, municipalities, urban cities, urban development department. I can sell the product, sell the dashboard, right? Well, then the revenue, that annual sales subscription, then consultancy, then project funding. So how we'll get the revenue? Then suppose we can go to the affordable housing and the rental market intelligence platform. So suppose we will create some database, so where, you know, rental index created urban housing shortage, because in European city they have the, you know, many problem in the urban housing, because demand is high, supply is less, so that people are not getting the houses, right? They are, suppose many student in earlier batch also, they are come from the Gidania or Shopot, right, all those area, because they are not getting the house in Jidangs, because that is very much costly. Okay, so if we have that kind of data set and the AI based the, you know, trend and the landlord matching, suppose you are asking that I have, you know, 1000 joloti for single studio type room. So there is a database, so they are matching with the landlord and provide you the solution. So you can get the commission from the landlord, you can get the commission from the, you know, service provider. So that will be the, you know, one kind of thing. So who are the target thing, target population? There is a state housing boards, so I mean government also can buy the data from you. The urban poor housing mission, so you can support to them also, right? Real estate farm also can get. So smart mobility, suppose you are interested in, you know, smart city, right, or mobility in transport system. So we can provide the traffic, transport inefficiency, last even gap. I mean AI based optimization for, you know, small, I mean many companies is nowadays doing this thing. This is no longer, you know, very much popular, because already all tier 2 cities, they are using that thing, right? You know, I mean the Uber is very much popular in India, Grab in South Asia, especially Thailand, you know, even in Poland one is the, just a minute, I'm check that app. No. Yeah, Uber and Bolt. So they, that is, are the very much popular. I use that to Uber and Bolt in the thing. iTaxi also very much popular. I think so in, you know, Poland, right? So this is no longer, because already people are using that kind of tool, right? But still there is a lots of scope for the geographer, so they can work on the urban heat island mitigation project. So mapping via the drone and satellite, the cool roof, the green roofs design and solution. So this, all those are the business idea, right? So you have to study that thing, whether it is a good project or not, who will buy your thing, who will be your target client, right? So that is also very good project, I think so. I mean the, you know, rapid warming in the Indian city, especially that in India it is very much popular, because the climate change, the temperature increase significantly, right? This thing, and the ways to wealth, circular economic setup, so that is also waste management, economic loss, AI based solution. So in the every project or every idea you can find one common term, right? What is that term? That is the AI. right? Everywhere there is a artificial intelligence, because that is the future of the urban planning. Oscar might agree with me because he is come from the urban economics background, right? So this is the idea. Even now I come to that the urban tourism, right? So regeneration and the heritage regeneration company. So suppose you are coming from the far away from Japan to Poland for Erasmus, right? So when you come back to your country, so you can develop such kind of the tourism and heritage, not only for the Japan only. You can work for the entire Southeast Asia. That is a huge market, and the cost of those country is not so high, because if we talks about Cambodia, if we talk about the Vietnam or Laos, right? So those country having very 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 poor country, but that having the huge cultural and heritage potentiality, right? So there is a cross cultural transition zone. Actually there is a Buddhism, there is a Hinduism, right? And some part of Indonesia also there is Islamic influence also there, Malaysia, Indonesia, in that part. But the practices or religious practices, cultural practices, it is totally different. You cannot believe. I just give you the database from the Google so that you can believe it. Okay, just check population distribution of Indonesia. Indonesia, right? So you can find, so population distribution. So you just see the geographical distribution. There is a geographical distribution, major city. Okay, if you go into that, this is the age based, this is the thing urban based. 57% population live in the urban area, based on religion, right? Based on religion. So you can find, right? So 87% people identifying as Muslim, right? Second one is the Christianity, that is 10%. 2% is Hindu population. Buddhism also there, Confucianism also there. But what I am trying to say, this is the 87% is a Muslim, right? So currency of Indonesia, you just see the currency Thai, right? So I will show you. Yeah, you can find over there, right? Bank of Indonesia, 1000 currency note, right? So it's reflect the culture of the entire South Asia. Okay, okay, okay. Inside every this one rupees mean every note. So you can find the kind of thing, right? Is it clear? Even if you not write it this thing, I mean earlier, just a minute. Yeah, so not right over there, you can see from here also, right? Are you able to see my screen? Camila? Radu?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see this picture. I hope you can able to see this picture over there, right? This one, right? And this is very popular, god in India. In Indonesia, there is a 87% population believe in the, Islamic faith, but they believe in the Lord Ganesh, right? Indonesia has to 20,000 rupee note on the Ganesh, which is it is actually the culture. Whatever I want to say in the presentation with you, that the startup idea, that how the ecosystem has been changed entire, urban sector. So anything, because urban tourism, heritage restoration companies, so suppose they are having the huge scope in market, because now, urban culture economic planning. So suppose uh, Oscar is working on the planning, urban planning, right? Suppose urban planning. So in between here we get the cultural economy. My students from Japan, so they are working on the, urban culture. So we can put together all the thing, then we can build one company, right? And that way we can develop our business, boost in the local empowerment. So it impact is huge. The artisans, the MSME, so everybody can do thing. Then the disaster, ready city consulting hub. So suppose now we every city having, due to the climate change, either flood or drought, or some other climatic hazard. So if we develop the school safety audit, if we able to do the urban, flood modeling, so and the risk sensitive thing, so there is some training program. So how we get the money, right? Disaster ready city consulting hub. So how we can develop that thing? So we can training, we can assessment, and the state government project. So we can develop that thing, right? So that way we can develop such kind of thing, right? So this is some idea actually I am sharing. So we can have, because many of my students, this idea is absolutely working in India or any third world country, or even in the first world country also. So risk sensitive urban planning, risk sensitive thing, because of the every school, university, colleges, they require such kind of the, safety audit, right? So if you are make such kind of the firm, so that will be work for the future, because you can earn money by the training, by money from the, disaster ready city consulting hub. So that will be absolutely fine, right? Then I will come into that the smart water and the urban quantity and all. So this way you can develop the thing, right? Okay, now I come to the presentation again. Okay, fine. It is come to the transforming policy, because policy is very important, right? But policy varies country to country, city to city, right? So suppose if we talks about the urban regeneration, so successful urban regeneration initiative and impact on the local economic development, that might be helpful for the first world country. Because last class we discussed about the few things about your uh, what called the European cities developed after Second World War. So regeneration project might be helpful for that, but not for Asian cities or African cities. And the transit oriented development. Yeah, nowadays every country is working on that transit oriented development model, right? So explore the benefit of transit oriented development is potential for the driving urban economic growth, right? So transit oriented development, what do you understand by the TOD? TOD is nothing but a such kind of development where you can multimodal system, because where last mile connectivity will be there. There will be the connectivity with, mean, people can the walk travel in the metro services, tram services or railway services meet a single point, and based on the terminal area and surrounding development, it's come under the TOD development. And the inclusive zone, so for the planners, because Oscar might know it very well, that what is inclusive zone and inclusive zone oriented study, right? So this way you can build the urban housing challenges, mean resolve the urban housing challenges and come out with some solution, right? And yeah, future prospect. If you say that we already discuss about the future prospect, mean where we discuss about the this thing, that time we are already mean AI based modeling or startup projects. So that time we already discuss about the urban resilient emerging tech hub, because when we talks about the disaster hub, mean disaster solution hub, actually that every school and colleges we can ask for that training and all, so that will be the benefited for us, right? And then in the conclusion we may say that the urban economic development and its research obviously is very much dynamic and constantly evolving, and collaboration and interdisciplinary approach hold the great promise to tackling the complex urban challenges. So we always say that stay tuned to latest research and trend of the urban insight, urban economic development, right? So this way we can, build better understanding, contribute in the urban, and definitely learn more for the unmoored, because you have to convert into the project or different it's called the startup scheme, so that you can develop independently based on your knowledge, you can earn money, right? So this is the objective, I mean a course outcome of the study. So what we can learn from here, so what we can do based on our knowledge, right? For the urban planning and all, so we are always the job seeker to job giver. So by this way we can only develop that thing. So I like the two project very honestly speaking, that the tourism planning, urban tourism planning, that will a very very interesting thing. So not only just prepare the itinerary and make the thing for the tourism, but as well as the conserve the heritage, and you should have the knowledge about the culture, you have to say the story of the culture, that will be the most important thing. And thank you very much. So if you have the any question, queries, anything, you may ask.